Good day, viewers at home and there in studio. Today I'm here at Saints Field next to the Calvin Stadium, where we normally the history of football in Gqeberha, where normally these boys who play football from remember the days of the engine tournaments they used to play at Calvin Field. But next to me, I'm joined by the national head coach of under 20s, Amajita Coach Raymond Mdaka. Coach Raymond Mdaka, he will tell us the importance of having the academies in South Africa. Coach, welcome to MPK TV. Can you please tell us the importance, man, of having the academies in South Africa, especially also in Gqeberha as a region?
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. And I'm glad to be here. But this is a program that we are trying to roll out through all the provinces. We are football people, and an academy is a football school. And it's very important for us to be able to see what's happening in the academies. In essence, people should understand what is an academy and what the requirement for an academy is. Much as we know that our people are very passionate about football, but at the same time must be able to do the right things, more especially you know what's happening around. We've got a whole lot of the so-called academies, but we want to have academies, not the so-called academies. And an academy is a school where our players will have to learn football at their early ages, and it's a kind of an institution where you'll have what we call a football curriculum. When we talk of a football curriculum, it's just like when we talk of a school curriculum. And for us to be justify and verify and say this is an academy, it means we need to see the programs, we need to see the fields, we need to see all the whatever is required for a football player to be able to develop properly in that kind of a setup. Not going into what we are seeing now, where you find an academy does not even have a field. Where kids needs to train, an academy where kids are not going to school, an academy where there are no infrastructures that are relevant to the development of a football player. Because it's very, very important for us as a country to say we want to develop our football. It means we need to start at the foundations. We need to start at our schools. We need to start at our junior teams, our junior leagues, and that's where we see a lot of the so-called academies. And we are not saying people should not come and say we are not academies. The thing is, we need to come and share and understand all the needs and the requirements so that we can have proper academies. Once we have proper academies, it means we have got good foundation. We have got good development of football. You can see now the country is getting there, but I think it's not enough. We need to make sure that when we talk of a national team, we've got kids that are coming from Gqeberha, we've got kids that are coming from Limpopo, we've got kids that are coming from all over the country, not only looking at those who are fortunate to be able to be in the DDC or maybe playing in the PSL. So that's where we see the importance of us making sure that we follow this process of making sure that we get into the process of coming up with proper academies for our development of our football.
Thanks, Coach. And also, when you check the our national teams, actually, from the women's side, also the male side to the boys, the level of the football in South Africa, based on the result we have seen currently in AFCON and also in the World Cup, what is your take?
I think we're getting there, and we are getting there based on the talent that we have. But at the same time, I think the few programs that are there that have assisted in making sure that the kids are playing, because it's very important for the kids to be able to play. And should we be able to put more effort on those programs, I think we are in a better direction as the country after having maybe qualified for the AFCON with the under 17, qualified for the World Cup, and it's a very good experience for those kids down there, and it gives a bit of an encouragement to those others who are playing wherever they are playing to say it's possible. And once it's possible, it gives confidence to the kids wherever they are to say we can make it. And hence you see us trying to run around all the provinces and make sure that football is being played, but being played in the proper way in terms of our development.
And lastly, as you understand that most of the people actually who goes to development, young boys, that they are desperate, not because if they want to make a senior team in these top teams. What's your message to the parents? when they're about to send their kids to these academies?
You know, we need to make sure that we go to the right structures. That's one thing that is very, very important. I don't want to talk about people who are just taking parents' monies and without proper infrastructures and proper programs in those structures. But then we also need the support from the parents at all costs. You see, what we are seeing with the other color, something that I don't have to mention, when we see your rugby and everything, and right from the development, something that we need to do in our football. So it encourages and also gives energy to the kids to say, my mother is there, my parents is there, the father, the support, business, and all these other institutions and structures. We need them. And once they are there, I think we'll be getting somewhere with our football.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. And I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. That was Coach Raymond Mdaka telling us the importance of the academies in South Africa, and also the parents, how they should support their kids, especially on the development level. For MPK TV News, I am Linge Gcwabe at Calvin. Back.